We're back with the Fox News alert. Authorities are still trying to determine how Hollywood legend Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy died. Police said yesterday the pair tested negative for carbon monoxide poisoning, and officials now think Hackman may have died 9 days before his body was found. Fox News correspondent Matt Finn is live in Santa Fe, New Mexico with the latest. Matt.
Jason, this is the entrance to the affluent gated community where Gene Hackman and his wife lived. We're about a 10-minute drive from downtown Santa Fe, and then once you get inside the gates, you have a short distance to their home. So it was clear that they wanted seclusion and privacy, and that is apparently exactly what they got, because the latest from authorities indicates that Gene and his wife Betsy were likely dead inside their home for more than a week before they were discovered on Wednesday. And the running theory this week was that they perhaps passed away from carbon monoxide, especially because one of Gene's daughters indicated she thought there was toxic fumes. But yesterday, the Santa Fe County Sheriff ruled out carbon monoxide, citing the pathologist, saying that there was not carbon monoxide in the home and that no carbon monoxide was detected in their body. So now they're pointing to data from Gene Hackman's pacemaker that shows an event on February 17th that is an indication of when the Oscar winner may have died.
Both individuals tested negative for carbon monoxide. An initial interrogation was conducted of Mr. Hackman's pacemaker. This revealed that his last event was recorded on February 17th, 2025. I was advised that a more thorough investigation will be completed.
Gene Hackman was found on the floor in his mudroom, sunglasses and a cane nearby. The responding officer said it seemed like he had suddenly fallen, but the pathologist says Gene and his wife did not have external injuries. Authorities say Gene's wife, Betsy, was found on the floor in the bathroom, scattered pills on the countertop. A warrant reveals medicines recovered from the home were Tylenol, thyroid, and high blood pressure medications, which are not usually associated with an overdose. In addition, a dog was found dead in a kennel nearby Betsy. 2 other dogs that were able to roam freely, they lived. Now, Gene's personal contractor, the guy who made the 911 call, is responding, writing, "Gene Hackman, thank you for lending a hand on projects over the years. I could not believe at the time I was actually working side by side with a legend. Thank you for treating my sons and employees so well and as equals. Betsy Hackman, thank you for the years of friendship, generosity, opportunity, and trust. Thank you for your love for dogs, including my own. Thank you for all the advice and the consoling." Now, the sheriff says Gene and his wife did not have cameras inside or outside of their homes. Of course, that certainly would have worked. And in an interview years ago, Gene said he had a stress test done on his heart. At that time, it indicated he was dealing with a bad heart. He decided to leave Hollywood, move here for some privacy and some peace. And it seems like that's what the couple had right up until their final moments. Back to you.
Matt, you know, look, Gene Hackman is one of the greatest actors there's just ever been. His films are iconic, and it just led a great life. It's sad to see it happen like this. I read somewhere that the toxicology report was going to take months to come up with. When do authorities think they can actually have something more conclusive about the cause of death? And because you have 2 people dead and you have a dog dead, I mean, it's sad, but how long till that actually happens?
Yeah, we're getting estimates of weeks to months, maybe, considering how high profile this case is and how intense the public interest is. The toxicology may come back a bit sooner, Jason.
Yeah, hi, Matt. One of the issues, of course, their children must be devastated by this. But did we narrow down, or did the police narrow down what pills exactly were the ones that were spilt around the countertop? Is there any evidence leading to what possibly she may have tried to grab a particular type of pill at that moment?
Yeah, some of the court documents indicate that the pills that were recovered from the home, the thyroid medication, the Tylenol, and then the heart medicines. But then the sheriff during a press conference said he wasn't going to comment on any of the medications that were removed, citing HIPAA laws. So kind of this gray area that perhaps there were other medications that were removed that were not listed.
Devastating.
Matt, Lisa Booth here. So the sheriff is saying that he's pretty confident there was no foul play, but they've also said it's suspicious.
Yeah.
So why are they saying there's no foul play if they find it suspicious?
Yeah, and that's been kind of the discussion all week, Lisa. You know, there was indication that one of the doors may have been ajar, and that's not what was initially reported, that, you know, all the doors and windows were sealed. So that piece of information, you know, has become a discrepancy whether the door was ultimately opened. And then also some of the experts who have been commenting on our air are saying by identifying that this is suspicious right off the bat, that gives law enforcement the green light to seek as many warrants and interview as many people as they possibly want. Lisa.
Makes sense.
Yeah, Matt. So earlier on the network, there was an expert, I don't remember in what field, and he kind of proposed very succinctly this entire scenario where Gene Hackman dies or has a heart attack, his wife goes to get the pills, she comes back, or she tries to come back, maybe she slips and falls or has a heart attack of her own. Do you know when we'll get their medical records to know what type of conditions either one of them had and if a heart attack for both was likely?
Yeah, I think that was Dr. Michael Bodden, who I also personally talked to today, and he says on record his running theory is that Mr. Hackman died from a cardiac event. He's saying possibly a heart attack, right. So he naturally dies, then his wife goes back to get pills to probably bring to him, and then has some type of episode of her own and then falls. That's his running theory, but he said he is just basically speculating almost entirely off the information that is available. He doesn't have any medical information, direct information. And so that is just one running theory. Other experts who have been on our air say they're not even going to speculate because there's so many theories right now.
All right, Matt Finn in Santa Fe, thank you for that thorough report. Do appreciate it.